What's going on, guys? This is Blerim Nik, and you're now watching the Growing Up Albanian podcast.
Growing Up Italian.
Growing Up Italian. Growing Up Italian podcast.
Growing Up Italian.
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 Growing Up Italian podcast.
Growing Up Italian.
Growing Up Italian.
Growing Up Italian podcast.
Growing Up Italian.
Woo! All right, bro. So, fucking Albanians, man.
What about them?
I don't know anything about them. Just know that you guys drive BMWs, own pizzerias, do this.
You mean we got money? You mean we actually have money?
I mean, you guys all have nice cars.
Okay.
You know, I know that. But yeah, it's like a mystery to me. So the first question I want to really ask you is, you posted something about Albania playing Serbia in a soccer game.
Yeah.
What's the beef there?
What's the beef?
Yeah. I mean, I
I
know
don't
it was like a war.
want to get too political, though.
No, just like...
I don't get too political.
Explain it like...
Bro.
Explain it like you're explaining it to like a 8-year-old. Just like you guys had a war.
So basically...
this is kind of crazy to start with that, right?
Yeah, this is fucking
I'm just
crazy,
saying, because you... Bro, because the last time I saw you, it was Albania versus Italy in soccer.
Yeah.
So like, we kind of have that whole like soccer banter.
Right.
So I was just like...
You want to get right into that, right?
Yeah, to know on that level.
I mean, first of all, I can't say anything, bro.
Wait,
I can't.
hold on. Explain it in pizza terms.
In pizza terms?
Yeah.
How the fuck you... Okay, so basically, Serbia is the pizza with pepperoni.
Okay.
Because they're Christian. And Albania is the regular pizza. Because they're not. They're
Okay.
majority Muslim.
Okay.
And they were fighting over land. I can't put this in pizza terms, bro. But they were fighting over. They were fighting over land. They were fighting over a pepperoni.
They're fighting over grande cheese.
The cheese on top of the pizza.
At their cheese, yeah.
Or they're fighting for formaggio cheese.
So Serbia was basically the main.
You got
player.
me there, right?
Serbia was basically the main player in Yugoslavia. Yugoslavia was a big country at one point during from the 1900s all the way up to 80s, I think. I don't know too much about it, but they were fighting over the land which is called Kosovo, which is its own country now. It's an independent country.
Okay. I've seen it before.
I've heard of
Kosovo.
it.
Kosov, right?
Kosovo. But Kosovo is how Albanians
Kosovo,
call it. Yeah. So they're basically the Serbians think that's their land, the Albanians think it's their land, and so on and so forth. So yeah,
it's about land.
That's why. Yeah, it's a battle over land. It's kind of like Israel and Palestine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
wars have been going on.
So this match
So
on
this
Saturday.
is like the first time they played a soccer match?
No, they played a soccer match before. I'm pretty sure, though, if I'm not mistaken, last time there was a huge fight and the match didn't even finish. So this is kind of like as if like Israel and Palestine were to, not that big, but this is like if they were to play each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, that's all we need to know.
I appreciate you explaining it because I mean I could have chat GPT'd it, but
You could have ChatGPT'd it.
What a way to start.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what is it like being like the little brother?
The what?
The little brother.
The little brother.
Yeah.
you know, like you
what
get
does that
the
like
You think Albanians
the
Italy's little
sneakers,
brothers?
the sneakers that we wore, the pizzerias we owned.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, man, the older brother always makes the blueprint. The little brother makes it better. Little brother follows the blueprint and makes it better.
That's really what you think.
We own your
let's do this
pizzerias
together.
and make the pizza better. We own the pizzerias and make it better. I don't see you guys trying to make some burek.
What's
I'd like to see you guys make some
I
burek.
still don't even know what that is.
Yeah, it's like kind of like a.
I thought it was like how they call each other, like. Brrrr. So wait, what's a Shqipe?
A Shqipe is like an Albanian. It's kind of like how you guys say cuz or kujin.
Yeah.
We call each other Shqipes.
Okay.
Hey, Shqipe,
It
paisan.
doesn't have the same ring to it.
It's
though.
like this. They're like Shqipe.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Does all Albanians do that? Like they
What,
just,
this?
They're just like, yo,
Honestly, I do it for my videos. It's kind of
Corny?
I don't want to say it's kind of corny, but it
Yeah.
kind of is.
okay.
It's kind of fire.
That's
though.
like going like
But
this.
it's fire.
It is fire though.
It's fire because it's our own little thing. Like nobody else can really do this.
Yeah.
The Serbians trying to do this.
What
but
if
it's
you?
not
What
their
if
thing,
you
know?
like, go like this though?
Hey yo. That's
Is
why
that-
Italians don't
is
do
that-
it.
is that-
The Italian, yeah, kind of.
Italians don't gotta do it.
But
We
you
just
know
do
what we
this.
got? We got this.
Yeah. Come on.
We got that.
Yeah.
What if I do it? Can I do it right into the camera like this?
Yeah. You're a little Italian.
So, what's better, this or
You just
Or
kind of
this.
just do this, bro.
which hand gesture is better?
I think this hand gesture is better.
I don't know.
Come on,
I don't know.
It's a double-headed
This-
eagle. But
this
what
you
is this,
could-
bro?
you
This
could-
is this is so close to this. Fucking jerking it, bro.
You could do it for any situation. Though. What are you talking about?
You guys are jerking a little Italian cocks over here, bro.
How would you know that?
Huh?
How would you know?
Hey, story gets around. I know Chibapi is bigger than Sunday sauce. That's why.
Chupapi muñeño?
Papi Moñaño.
Chupapi. That is like some of these words are funny. But today we're gonna be nice. We like you, Blerim.
Okay, thanks.
You're a
Appreciate it.
nice
I love you guys,
Albanian
too.
kid. You know, we're not here to banter.
He's a good kid.
Albanians. He's a good kid.
So wait, where are you from actually? The Bronx?
No, I'm from Staten Island.
Okay.
So I'm a fake New Yorker. That's what they call us, right? I'm from Staten, Italy, actually. That's what they call
No,
it.
but see, I feel like the two like neighborhoods with the most Italian or the most is the Bronx and Staten Island.
Yeah.
I think of Albanians there all the time.
Actually, now, so people think it's the Bronx because the Bronx is more popular. They throw a lot of like parades out there. But actually, Staten Island actually has the most Albanian population in New York City. Oh, Staten Island. People don't know that, yeah.
But like, if you had to watch a big soccer match, is it in Arthur Ave or Staten Island?
In Arthur Ave. That's what I'm saying. Like,
So that's
Arthur
what I'm
Ave
saying.
they're more popping up there. Like, they have more of the activities going on.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Staten Island is a little more quiet, but we have more
You
Albanians.
know what it is? Arthur Ave is like this.
I feel like there's
Yeah,
so
it's
many
really small.
Albanians
Yeah.
there. That's
you
why
could
too.
like you could crunch it together and that's where you're gonna be.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that like
it's really small.
is that the most lit neighborhood? Like Little Italy and Arthur Ave is like
the most lit for Albanians?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I mean-
to link. I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, I even sometimes take the hour drive up there just to go hang out with my friends because like the best Albanian food spots are out there, like Chaka Chalu.
Chaka Chaku?
yeah.
Chuck.
Is that a soccer player?
Number 8.
No, it's Chaka Chalu. Like, so shout out to them because they always take care of me.
Yeah.
That's the name of the spot.
Chaka Chalu. It means like kind of like what's up, like, you know, like what's
okay.
happening.
Oh, that's why it sounds
yeah,
familiar.
yeah. So
Sajajulu.
yeah, Fazul.
It's like what do you want to do?
Fazul.
Yeah.
What do you wanna do? Yeah. So it has a good ring to it. But they are Burek as well. They make Burek. They make the best Burek on Arthur Ave, in my opinion. Prince Cafe.
What's a
Those
Burek?
are like the best places if you guys ever go.
What's it exactly in the Buddha? I've seen it
So-
before.
It's gonna sound a little AO, but it's a meat pie, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like it's not only meat though. They make it with meat, and they also make it with you can make it with spinach, you can make it with cheese. My favorite one is the meat, and you eat it with like this is gonna sound weird, but you eat it with a homemade Albanian yogurt we call it kus.
With a yogurt?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's called kus. And so you eat that, you take a bite of that, and you take a scoop of
Fork,
the yogurt.
knife, or just
You
hands?
eat it with your hands, man.
Yeah?
yeah, bro.
Down
I've
there.
never
Rip that shit
ate.
up.
You ever tried Buddha?
No.
Yeah.
I thought it was dessert. I'm thinking balaclava.
You think of baklava?
balaclava.
Balaclava. Isn't that the mask?
Yeah. I'm thinking baklava.
I'm gonna bring you guys some what is it called? Balaclava.
Baklava.
Fuck, I can't even say it
Bok
now,
choy.
bro.
Bok choy is big Italian
Bok
thing.
choy.
Say
Bok choy,
balaclava.
that's
5
Chinese,
times
bro.
fast.
What the fuck?
Baklava.
Baklava.
Yeah.
Bam baklava.
baklava.
That's the only way you can remember it.
That's also not Italian though. Baklava.
What?
Baklava.
It's not. It's Arab.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's Arab.
So why are you saying it? Baklava.
I don't know. I'm on an Italian podcast. I just want to do this now. All the time. I
There
want
you
to do
go.
this.
Throw it up, baby. Now today
I
we're
gotta
growing
throw up
up.
a little one of these,
Today we're
bro.
growing up Shqipe.
We're growing up sheep
Growing
Italian.
up, no, growing up Albania.
Growing up
Growing up
Albanian.
Albania, yeah. I learned a lot from you, Blerim.
Did you?
I learned that.
Remember when we did all those videos with him? How crazy they went.
Yeah.
Bro,
You're-
every single one of them got 1 million over.
Yeah. That's why I like Albanians, because you guys are prideful people. You stick together. And you're just as passionate as Italians, if
that's-
not even more, honestly.
That's what I
Very
was gonna
similar
say.
to us, I think.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. And you know, you guys had some guy on your podcast recently who he was saying, what did he say? He said Italians they want to see you win, but they want you right here, right below them.
Uncle Louis variety show.
Yeah,
That was- we
that
just
was a really
posted
good
that.
point because I related to that a lot. A lot of Albanians will really support each other, right? They're like the Jews. They keep it in the community.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of them, like I've noticed, as I've been making videos in the Albanian community, a lot of them, they like he said, they want to see you right here, but never never above them, you know. And they're very supportive people, but I noticed like
To an extent.
to an extent,
To an extent.
yeah.
That's fair. I feel like you support everybody Albanian.
I try, bro. I post.
Your
I'll post
stories
anybody.
are the female artist that's huge in New York.
Anissa.
Oh yeah, Anissa. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
she's.
I actually know
she's
about
big
her for a
supporter.
while because our boy did a lot of music with her.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
yeah?
very
she's a big
talented.
artist. Yeah.
I try to support any like Albanian
Shout
artists.
out to a
Like,
lot of Albanian. The one thing the Albanians are doing better than us is they have a couple of stars in the music industry. Her,
Dua
and-
Lipa?
Dua Lipa, and
Oh, I know you're talking about.
Oh,
Gashi.
Gashi, yeah.
yeah, gosh, he's really good. But I've been a fan of him for a while.
His music goes hard.
Like we just got Russ.
Yeah.
Russ
Well,
is Italian?
like you're talking about Albanian American.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
that's big.
Russ is Italian? I didn't know Russ. Like,
Italian,
Oh,
pure
is
Italian.
isn't Action Bronson Albanian too?
Yeah, Action Bronson's also
Another one.
Albanian.
So they got like 4 really.
They might have more hitters than we do.
no, they
honestly.
do low key.
Hey, man.
But we got the
That's-
legends though. They got nothing for Frank.
Yeah,
They got nothing for Frankie Blue Eyes.
Yeah, you're right, you're right.
Once you
I mean,
say Frankie Blue Eyes, he
But,
starts.
but modern day, we really
We haven't
don't-
been here that long, bro. You guys been here since like the fucking 1920s. We haven't been here that long.
18,
Give us some
18.
time. We'll have a Frank. We'll have a Frank. We'll have an Enver. Well, his name will be. Fuck, I gotta edit this out. His name will be Enver.
Enver.
Yeah, whatever, something like that.
Shqipe. What? Who's that OD brolic Albanian guy?
Vision. Yeah, he's new in the rap game, but he doesn't make like Albanian music. He makes like English drill. But he's like he's popping up right now too.
He's a European artist.
He's from England. Yeah.
Oh
he's
shit.
He's from London.
But he reps Albania.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, as we all do.
That's
no matter where we are, we rep
here.
our country. No matter where we are.
Yeah.
Where else are like Albanians? You just said London. Is there other countries that there's a lot of Albanians? in?
Switzerland. There's a lot of Albanians in Switzerland.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. So I mean, Albanians right now in Europe are like kind of how the Italians were here in New York City in like the 80s or like the 70s. Like, you know how like, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. Am I allowed to talk about mob shit?
Yeah.
So
Talk about whatever you want.
Okay. So you know how like in the whatever, like the 70s and the Italian mob was running like New York City? I feel like that's kind of how like Albanians are in Europe. And we're very, like, it's kind of crazy. We're very prideful for that, right? So like a recent thing came out where like the most deported people, the most deported ethnicity in the UK was Albanians. And all Albanians are posting that like, yeah, you know, we're number one. And it's like, we're like so proud to be criminals, no matter what it is. As long as we're mentioned, we're like fucking proud.
I feel like Albanians are gully though.
Yeah.
Like if I see a group of Albanians, I'm like, all right, let me not look at that.
You guys
Really?
Like,
Really? Yeah.
bro.
I mean, at least
we have that.
like the high school days. Like, I feel like Albanian kids are kind of
Also,
troublemakers.
you're all like 6'5" too. I
Yeah.
never met a short Albanian.
I think I'm short for being Albanian. I'm like 6'1", and I think I'm.
Yeah, it's a
No,
nice
you're not
prime.
sometimes short.
Yeah. But
But why?
Albanians, I think
Why
I
are
am.
you guys all so tall?
They like to
Just
race too. You
Cars?
guys love to race, right?
Yeah, we love
for
racing
real.
our daddy's cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll expose that. A lot of Albanians drive their daddy's cars.
Yeah,
That's true, and they live in
I
their
had a
fucking-
friend in high school who was like super proud Albanian kid. This kid used to race. He used to literally. That's how I learned every day.
That's why he's proud because he used to race.
No, but he was so proud, bro. He was so proud. He was such a proud.
Wait, what were we talk? What did we say before this? Before that, what we just talked about? Fuck, what we said. I was about to have a train of thought, and I forgot now.
What do we?
It was right
Racing
before. It was
tall,
right before.
the height.
No, right before that. What was before that?
Albanians being the most deported.
Organized crime.
Yes, bro. Wait, okay, so they're so fucking prideful of being like the movie Taken. Like the fucking
these
the
shoes are too
kidnappers were
tight.
Albanian, and like we were so hyped. We were like, yeah, the kidnappers are Albanian. Like they mentioned us. It's like, no, bro. Like we have that stigma for being like gully and gangster.
Yeah.
But like
Representation, though, bro. Like that's like if we see like a big artist wearing like an Italy flag. Like let's say, okay, this is a perfect common denominator. When Drake wears the Italy shit, we get hype.
Yeah.
When Drake wears a Shqipe jacket, they get hype.
Yeah.
That's like a common denominator. When you see your culture in the mainstream,
Being repped. in
Yeah.
the
You
get
mainstream
hype.
media.
But especially like a culture that's as small as Albania, you know, like we're never mentioned anywhere.
What's the population?
And now we're
in
starting to pop
Albania?
up.
Do you know?
I would have to Google it honestly. I don't
Okay,
know. I know it's
that's
something very small.
Yeah, I don't
Like
know
a
why
million?
I'm looking at you like an encyclopedia. Yeah.
like a million,
it
like
is-
a million in there now.
Probably more.
7 mil.
2.7 mil. There you go.
So
yeah, it is
it's
very
Brooklyn.
small.
It's Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Yeah.
Literally Brooklyn. Yeah, that's crazy.
So I mean, what I wanted to say earlier though, like Albanians have this stigma for being like very like tough and angry and mean people, but bro, we're just as hospitable as like Italians. That's why I was comparing it to like the Italians in the 80s. I would assume that a lot of people were like really scared of them and they're gonna beat us up, they're gonna rob us. But it's not what it is, you know. Like we're very family orientated. We're very nice to one each other. And even if you're an outsider, once you're accepted, you're in, bro.
Right.
Like once
You
you're
know what I want to ask you? What's your family's journey like? Like how long has your family lived in America? Like were you born here? Were
I
you,
was born here.
okay, so
Yeah.
you're the first generation born here.
First generation, yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, that's why like.
Wait, so are you Albanian American or American Albanian?
That's a good question. I mean, anytime somebody asks me what I am, I tell them I'm Albanian. I never tell them like I'm proud to be American, but I always say I'm Albanian first.
Do you ever get pushback? Like people are like, oh, you're not Albanian, you're born in America.
all the
Oh, so
time.
they get the same thing
so
as
same
us.
thing as
time.
us.
Yeah, all the time. These people think that I don't know. People love to point fingers, you know.
Yeah.
I say a few wrong words in Albanian when I speak, and they're like, "This guy doesn't
So it's
fucking
exactly
know shit. He's
like
not
us.
Albanian." Yes,
Alright.
exactly.
So most cultures are like this. Then I thought it was just
Exactly.
Italians that were that like stuck up sometimes.
No, it's
And you
definitely
speak
Albanians, too.
Albanian fluently.
I wouldn't
your
say
dialect
fluently.
or whatever it is.
I wouldn't say fluently, but I think I speak it really well for growing up in America.
Yeah, growing up Italian.
Growing up
yeah.
Italian.
How,
Growing up
did
Albanian.
how did you learn? Like from your parents or just
Speaking of my grandma doesn't speak English. My mom
What do you call
barely-
grandma? What's the word?
There's it depends on the dialect you're speaking. So we could say Jushe, or we can say I say Nana Bobs. So that means the mother of my dad.
Yeah.
But
That sounds
you can
fun.
also
No,
say-
Bobs.
Nana
Like,
Bobs. Yeah. yeah.
Bosk, like,
Bobs.
Bobs.
Like she.
Oh.
Oh, it sounds like
Nana
she's a
and Bobs.
boss. You know,
Nana
she's
and Bobs.
Yeah.
So the mom of my
Bobs.
father.
And how it is if it was the mother of your mother.
Nandai.
I
Nana dies.
feel like
So
I'm learning
I don't know why
shit.
that. I don't know. It doesn't really make
Nonne
sense. but-
Bobs.
I feel like Albanian sounds like Polish.
Oh, Kujis, are you tired of these ads? Listen, I'm sorry. We got to keep the lights on over here. But listen, we got something special for you. We just launched our Patreon. Spend a couple dollars. You don't have to watch these ads no more. B, what else can they do?
Listen, you'll get some behind the scenes of what we do in a day, a little bit before the show, maybe sometimes after the show, and you'll watch the show without the ads. You won't have to hear these ads anymore. You can just watch the whole show without any breaks.
Yeah, you get a full podcast, uncensored, unedited, full cut. What you see is what you get. No more ads. That's the best part. So go out there, support the fellas, and do the right thing, all right?
Yeah, click the link in the description to go on Patreon. No?
Nah,
Well, your
bro.
family story. I cut you off. My
Yeah,
bad.
I'll say yeah. So my family
What?
story. So my pop, they grew up in a really poor village in the middle of the mountains in Montenegro. And my dad would tell me stories about how he had to like walk to school with no shoes on. Like it's the typical, stories.
He's an Albanian that moved to Montenegro.
No, they've been there for like generations. So there's a thing called like Greater Albania where Albania did have like parts of Montenegro and like Kosovo. I think I don't know too much about it, but like that's what I hear, right? And so my village is right near a town in Albania called Shqipe. It's like right there, like right on the border between Albania and Montenegro. So for generations, there's been Albanians there. So that's how my family's been there for generations.
Gotcha.
And my father decided to break that curse because that area there was nothing there for them. And at around 15 years old, he started working on a container ship to start providing for his family. And
In that
imagine
city?
that you're
In
a
that
kid
city?
in that
So
village.
young,
yeah.
bro.
So imagine he's a kid, 15 years old, start working on a container ship to start providing for your family. Eventually, one thing led to another. He ended up in America. Honestly, I think he just kind of just got off the boat and just that's how it was and stayed here. And that's how easy it was back then. That's a crazy thing. And my dad grew up here he came here in 1980 or 1985, something like that. And he grew up around Italians too. My dad, if you were to meet him, he passed away.
Sorry for the loss, bro.
Rest in peace, pops. But he passed away. But if you were to meet him, you would think he's like an old school Italian guy. Like that's just the way he acted.
Bro, it's
that's
funny
That's how it
because
is in New York City.
sometimes I pick it up and sometimes I don't.
An Albanian
Like,
person?
and especially in the pizzerias. Bro, I know a lot of Albanians in like pizzerias.
Bro, I can't tell. At this point, I cannot tell.
I could tell, but it takes me a while.
Yeah.
Like, yo,
I just like, this is how you find out. Like when you're kind of 50-50, you just go, Shqipe? And they're like, and then they
get
answer.
hyped. They get hyped.
Then
They're
they
like-
answer. Then they like say something like, "Oh, we like Albanian," or then they lose me. I'm like, no, I just know. I just know.
like the pizzeria in Connecticut,
But
bro. Remember that?
exact. That was crazy.
Guy spoke fluent Napoli.
They own a Napoli Down
Really?
pizzeria, bro.
Albanian
But
owners.
this is
Wow,
what
yeah,
because he's
okay.
saying Greater Albania, like what he's just saying. They still keep it as they like go to other places and eventually find their way here.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because I know Albanian Italian. Like I know like people that were born in Italy from Albania
Yeah,
that move here
yeah.
and they speak Italian, but they're Albanian. You know, like
Right.
There's a lot of Albanians in Italy too.
there's a lot of Albanians.
There's
in
a lot of ancient castles in Italy that were actually built by Albanians back like a while ago.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know about
In
that.
what cities? Like it has to be on the
Like
Let me
East Coast.
check it. Let me see.
Booyah.
Let me see.
Puglia is a lot of Greeks, no?
It has to be east. Has to be east of Italy. For sure.
Let's see.
You can look up a castle.
No, I'm gonna look up where exactly it was.
We should talk like shout out some cities Albanians are in.
Like Detroit, Michigan, Chicago. We got a lot of Albanians in Chicago. Where else? We didn't make it that far, bro.
Boston.
We didn't make it that far. Huh?
Boston.
We have
There's
an
a lot of
we have an
Albanians in
Albanian
Boston,
friend
actually. Yeah.
in Boston.
Yeah, there's a lot of Albanians in Boston.
You got to give us the down low on like the hot Albanian creators.
The hot Albanian creators.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. Like, are you stuck in that or no?
Like physically hot or
bro, like I don't know why.
attractive hot?
My
Or-
feed, like my TikTok feed, is just a cute Albanian
Oh,
girls.
so yeah, actual hot. Nice.
Like with
That's-
100K, they're like, you know, dancing to the song.
lip
and shit.
syncing to some shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's a bunch of them, bro.
yeah, but they all kind of look the same. They all like they just copy paste, you know.
It's nice.
But it's nice though. The Albanian women, in my opinion, are the most beautiful women in the world. I think it doesn't get better.
What makes them the most beautiful women?
I mean, just look. Just look at them. You know what I mean?
Just by looks,
They
just
eat
like-
all the burek and it goes straight to their thighs, bro. And they're like the Colombians of Europe. Bro. They eat that
See, you
burek.
gave me the clip I wanted.
Yeah, they're like the
bars.
Colombians of Europe. Yeah.
Wow, okay.
They get that. They get
So they get
all
the
the
best
burek goes down
BBLs?
here. I don't know about BBLs. That burek is the natural BBL.
BBBs. Burek.
BBBs. Yeah.
Beep, 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 beep.
So wait, you're Muslim Albanian? How's
Muslim
it-
Albanian,
Okay,
yeah.
and there's like a different type of Albanian. too?
There's Christian Albanians or Catholic.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, Catholic Albanians.
So is it like frowned upon to date, or okay, you're being
I
Muslim
know the Christian
Albanian.
Albanians don't want them dating the Muslim
Yeah.
Albanians.
So how is that?
Right?
Is that a
I
thing?
don't think. I mean, yeah, I guess so. But I don't think it's. So actually, Albania, I'm pretty sure, is the only country in Europe that does not claim a religion.
Okay.
You could just kind of be whatever you want.
Right.
You know, it's not. I don't think
You could be
they're-
Italian there.
You could be Italian. You could be whatever
Yeah.
you want, man.
You could open a pizzeria there.
And call it Little Italy's Pizza, and it'll be in Albania. We steal all your
that's what
shit,
it-
right?
Is it frowned upon to marry outside, like an Albanian woman to marry an Italian man?
It's pretty frowned upon.
Yeah.
There was actually a trend going around on TikTok called "Never Break the Rule," and then have you
Yo,
seen that
they
one?
keep it tight.
Yeah,
Damn,
They
you
keep
guys-
it
was,
tight.
it was called "Never Break the Rule,"
like
and
the
there was a bunch of
Targaryens.
yeah, exactly. And there was a bunch of Albanian girls who were posting like, "Never break the rule," but I broke it, and then they'll post like themselves marrying like whatever, like some other guy.
Yeah.
And
that break
people
your
would
heart?
people would just shit on them in the comments, bro. People
Oh,
would just
damn.
straight up shit on them, like you're not Albanian anymore. They would just fucking go crazy. So
Yeah.
that's how like tight they like to keep it.
Right, I get it. What stereotypes do you think Albanians get a lot that you just don't agree with?
That they're gangsters. I mean, I get it. It's a stereotype for a reason because a lot of them are. But like I mentioned earlier, like Albanians are really nice people, man. Very like extremely hospitable. You know, extremely hospitable. Like they'll protect their own. I guess that's why they're portrayed as gangsters because if you mess with one of them, you're messing with all of them.
Right.
You know, so they look at it as like a gang, but they're nice people, man. I think that's one of the stereotypes that I think is not really that true. That all of us are gangsters.
Yeah, the more you talk, the more similar like I see it with
Yeah,
Italians.
Yeah.
You see why they say.
Yeah, we get along so well.
Yeah, we have a lot of similarities with Italians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Can you
feel
give
like
me the top 3 Albanian pizzerias? Like, do you guys talk about that? Like, you have your own list? Like,
No, we don't.
Albanian restaurants.
They're just all Italian.
yeah?
Yeah, they're
I thought it
no.
was like a known thing. Like,
Albanian pizzerias in New York City, I don't really know any off the top of my head, to be honest with you. I'll give you the top 3 Burek spots. I know I talk about Burek
which
a lot, but
all happen to be pizzerias.
which they all happen to be pizzerias probably in Little Italy.
Really?
No, yeah, well, Arthur Ave in the Bronx is considered Little Italy. Right?
So give us the
Yeah.
top 3 Burek spots.
Dea Burek is number 1. I mentioned them
Where is
earlier.
that?
That's in the Bronx. All these places I'm going to mention are on Arthur Ave, by the way.
So Burek spot's like a cafe.
No, it's Burek. I mean, yeah, they serve Burek at cafes.
Like you're sitting there eating it.
Yeah.
Or you're taking it to go.
You can take it to go, whatever you want, man. Whatever floats your boat, bro.
makes you happy, bro.
You don't have to eat it there. You're not forced to.
I'm just curious.
Nah,
you
don't have
know?
guns to your head until you eat it here. Fucking. But okay, so Dea Burek in the Bronx, Chakachalu, I mentioned them earlier too, and Arberia in Bensonhurst. I think Arberia has very good Burek.
Iberia.
Yeah, it's one's in Bensonhurst. That one's
Does
on
it
the
all
Bronx.
sound familiar?
That's my top 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could hear you like say names and talk Albanian all day. I feel.
Yeah?
Very entertaining.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you want?
But not like in a mocking way. It's
What do you
just-
want to learn? You want to learn any Albanian
Yeah,
words?
teach us some Albanian.
Teach us some Albanian.
What do you want to?
Like,
What do you want to learn?
Tell me you look fly today. Like you look good.
Te dukesh mirë.
Tu dukesh mirë.
Te dukesh mirë.
Te
What about
dukesh
Zemmer?
mirë.
What
Like you
about
look
Zemmer?
good.
I know Zemmer.
Zemmer, that means like Zemmer means heart, but like when you call someone my Zemmer, it's kind of like saying
Yeah.
like Habibi, like my love,
Yeah.
like Zemraime. Like
That's all
my
you need
heart.
to know. Like when you see one of those cute
Zemmer.
Albanian TikTok girls, you say Zemmer.
Yeah,
They go nuts.
Like my,
Or
call
you
them my
can't-
They go nuts.
You comment that?
they're gonna be like,
Yeah, because wait, is it
Zemmer?
what about that guy that you were the statue you were playing with that time?
Skender Bell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
What's he about?
that's our warrior, bro. That's our
Yeah.
We're proud about Skender
What's
Bell.
his deal?
So his deal is the history was he fought against. So the Turks were trying to the Ottoman Empire were trying to take over Albania, and he was basically one of the people that he was the general that fought against the Turkish Empire, and I don't know if this is like made up like folklore or whatever, but they say that the reason why the Turks didn't go into Europe further is because Skanderbeo's kind of like squad stopped them from going up further into Europe. That's what they say. That's like that's
What
like
year-
Albanian folklore.
What year was it supposed to take place?
What year?
Yeah, is it
I don't know exactly. I'd
It's
have
like
to
a
Google it.
2000 year thing, or
Yeah, it's like a while ago.
oh,
yeah.
like before Jesus?
Nah, after Jesus.
After okay.
Yeah, yeah.
AD.
AD. Like so.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was like some
like
Hercules
1400
thing.
something AD. I think something like that.
Wow.
I think Albanians are closer to Greeks than us, though. No, or is it just us that we look at it different?
What does that mean?
Puh?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Bullshit. I thought that
Puh.
means you're a good kid.
Yeah, it means you're a good kid. You know what? You know how you say you're a good kid in
So
Albania?
wait, Albanians and Greeks
Let me
don't
teach you how
like
to say.
each other?
No, Albanians and Greeks love each other, man. We're right there. I mean, I don't have no beef with no Greek people. None at all. You know how you say you're a good kid in Albanian? Ita qifsha nanen.
No way.
Say that.
It's all you.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you could give us some advice, like how to pick up a nice Albanian girl in Albanian, like to impress her.
You want me to give you some,
I know
like a
Zemmer.
pickup line? Like a pickup line?
Yeah, like I know Zemmer.
Okay.
But like, you know.
So you're gonna tell. So first of all, she's giving you looks, right? You may be at like a party. Maybe her cousins are around or something like that. You gotta be careful because the cousins and brothers are very protective over their sisters. You know,
They're scary.
You might get cracked in the head if you say something wrong. So what you want to say to a woman is like you want to say like ta qifsha rup the spis. That means I want to take you home with me. You know, if you
Right
she's
away,
feeling
you
you.
know, I'm
Right
like-
away, say it off rip. Yeah,
And they like that.
they
They
love
like
that.
that.
They go crazy for it. Yeah, ta
That's what, I
qifsha.
would say like, hello, how
Say it,
are
say
you?
it.
Say ta qifsha rup the spis.
The chief roast beef.
Ta qifsha roast beef.
The chief roast beef. Sounds like saying you want me to cut the roast beef.
Ta qifsha
Which
roast
also
beef.
could be what you say it's a nice Albanian girl. No.
Yeah, you say that. Say that to
Yeah.
them. They'll love it.
The cheap chill roast beef.
Yeah, that cheap shell roast beef.
Sick.
You know what you actually said?
What?
You just edited this out, but you said, "I'll fuck your roast beef."
Yeah, it works.
I mean, that kind of works actually. You know what? If she's
better
got
for
the
the
meat
clip.
curtains hanging around,
my God.
that cheap shell roast beef. You know,
What about
She's
just like,
loose.
what about something funny, like another funny one? Be like, hey, all right, I'll give you another one.
Have a nice day.
have a nice day.
Yeah, how do you say have a nice
Eat
day?
in Amir.
Did
Or like you could say kaloshmir, like kalosh means like carry yourself well, kind of. But like Dit in Amir means like good day.
It sounds like,
Have a good day.
it's cashmere.
Kashmir, kalashmir.
Are you guys considered Balkan? What is the?
Yeah, we're Balkan.
Yeah. How many Balkan
100%.
countries are there?
So there's Albania, Croatia, Bosnia, Serbia, Greece, Romania.
Greece is Balkan.
Greece is Balkan.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Greece is Balkan, and I'm pretty sure Romania. I think I could be
Yeah.
Macedonia.
That makes sense.
I don't know if I'm missing any. I think that's all I can think of. off the
Yeah,
top of my
Polish
head.
is
7.
Slavic, right?
Polish is Slavic. Yeah,
yeah.
they're Eastern Europe.
Yeah.
One day I'm gonna figure out what all these things mean. I promise.
What? Balkan and
Everything,
Slavic.
yeah, the difference between.
Oh, you
what's
guys were
what.
really close to being Balkan too.
Are we?
You're fucking right there.
What are we considered?
Mediterranean.
Mediterranean.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that one.
That's
I
why I'm
know.
surprised Greek is Balkan, but
Greek is Balkan, but they're Mediterranean as well.
yeah, hybrid.
Hybrid, yeah.
A little
they're
men's
hybrid.
and men's
A
action.
little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah.
We should take a little cheese break. I know
Yeah,
our
bro.
boy can eat the
I
super
know.
sad.
Albanians don't have this right here.
What is that?
You're gonna taste the formaggio difference, my man.
Oh man.
Yeah.
yeah, it's delicious, bro.
Can't eat-
Let
I
me
can't
get
eat
one,
the-
please.
I can't
I'm
eat the
just
pork.
so hungry, bro. I didn't eat anything all day today.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Go formaggio.
Italian cheese, the way it's meant to be.
These artisan wraps are stuffed with fresh mozzarella.
Fresh mozzarella, the way it's meant to be.
Taste the formaggio difference.
Get it now. Formaggio is available at ShopRite, Key Food, Hannaford, Costco, Walmart, and Sam's Club.
Find formaggio today at your local grocery store or your club store.
Formaggio, it's all about the cheese.
Manja.
Now back to the show.
Cock one of these
go.
open.
Got a
Is
nice
this
refreshment.
sponsored?
No, no
Okay, so
sponsor.
do you want me to turn it around?
Yeah, whatever you want.
fine.
It would be nice if they did, though. This could be you.
Wow, this is good. Dragon fruit.
We're trying to earn. Are you earning on the social media thing?
Decently.
Yeah.
Yeah, decently.
How do you shake down? Like you rate Bureks? I never seen you rate a Burek.
No, I should start doing that though. I should start rating like Albanian
All right,
Stars.
we get 15%.
You should do some content like that. Support your Albanian businesses.
Yeah,
bro.
bro, not for nothing.
Yeah,
like
it's not a bad
Nobody's
idea.
doing that.
is there
Yeah.
a grown-up Albanian page?
There is a grown up Albanian page.
Remember the thing we
There
spoke
is,
about?
but it's only got like 50 followers. So I wanted to do the grown up Shqipe shit, but that kind of fell through.
Yeah.
But
It's
I
never
still
too
have-
late.
It's
Maybe,
never, no, it's
maybe
never
after
too
this, something will spark again.
There's nothing like making money off your culture, and
late. Yeah, it's nothing like scamming your own people, right?
yeah, there's nothing like shaking down your own culture.
Nah.
Then you say, listen, you want
Is
me
that
to
what
rate
you
your
think?
Burek?
that
That'll
what
be
you think you're doing?
10,000.
Yeah, exactly.
You imagine
it's
this
worth
fucking
it.
kid? He's charging me 10,000 in my Burek.
You guys should come through, bro. I was.
All right, should we do a Burek review with him?
You guys should
Yeah,
definitely
we
do a Burek
should. We
review.
should. Yeah.
But we should do like an Albanian food review, like just generally Albanian food.
That's two separate things then, because I wanna have a nice burek, one dedicated just.
You
want
want to have like a good burek?
yeah, one just to
Next
burek.
time we
and
go to
rate that.
Little Italy, we should bring him.
Yeah.
Bring him to Mike's Deli, and we'll do
How do
In
you
the
like?
Bronx, you're talking about?
How do you like New York's Little Italy? Like New York City's Mulberry Street
Downtown?
for Albanian restaurants and stuff like
There's
that.
a lot of
It's all-
Albanians
it's
over
all
there
Italian.
too.
It's all Italian restaurants.
No,
Yeah, but
There's
some
no-
Albanians
There's no
own-
Albanian restaurants there. It's all, but
No,
they're
but
Albanian
Albanians
owned.
own Italian restaurants.
They're Albanian owned because
Right.
that's what works there.
but
I
no
guess.
Burek. I feel like I've seen it around there.
In literally no.
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 You were
Burek's
there when
more
we filmed
pizza- in
content.
pizza-
You can't.
Pizzerias.
You actually can't find Burek in Manhattan. Like, or before I came here, I was at work and I was running around old Manhattan trying to find like Burek, and there's no Albanian spots.
Sure.
I swear to
I was
God.
looking everywhere, man.
I
I'm
swear
so
to God, and I
sorry.
wasn't gonna go to Arthur Ave, fucking hour away. I would have been late.
God
I
forbid, you
respect
don't do the
guys,
right thing for
I
the
don't-
Italians.
I don't want to get whacked, I'm an hour late.
would you get
Because you guys, I'm an hour late. You guys think I'm not respecting your time, and one thing
Nah,
leads to
that's,
another.
that's nice.
I'm
And,
in a
instead,
trunk,
and
you know?
instead we made him wait an hour
You're a
because
class
little
act.
moments
You're a
of those.
class
Yeah.
act.
We're cool.
Yeah, exactly. I ended up being early. You guys fucking made me wait an hour.
Yeah.
Well, what I do want to ask you is, like, do you have the Mount Rushmore of Albanians of all time?
I was literally gonna ask that, like who their goats
Read your
are.
mind.
Yeah. So number one, it's got to be George Castriotti, which is Skenderbeo, we call him, because he liberated us. That's the number one Albanian all time. And
Okay.
number two would be Mother Teresa.
Mother Teresa.
She's Albanian?
Mother
No.
Teresa's Albanian, bro. Yeah.
Somebody's got to fact check that.
Mother Teresa's Albanian. Fact check it.
Where's she from? An Albanian?
I don't know exactly where, but I know she's Albanian.
I never knew that about her. I thought she was Italian.
Number three, George Washington. No, I'm joking. That's a joke in the Albanian community. Like they think
Really?
everybody's Albanian. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they
okay.
think like
They claim
They'll say
everybody.
John. Like another one is John Cena. Like John Cena's Albanian.
No, John Cena's Italian.
John Cena's Italian as fuck. But
Yeah.
I know that. But a lot of Albanians are delusional and they think like
Wait, Cena's Italian?
Yeah.
No.
John Chen.
Giovanni Cena.
Johnny Chen.
Veramente.
Lui Mangiasem.
Giovanni. I was the biggest John Cena fan growing up. But yeah, go ahead.
Really?
Yeah.
yeah.
You can't see me.
What's
brother.
Mount Rushmore? 4?
Yeah.
Right. See, that just goes to show you
Who's
how much
that?
I know.
Who's the last one?
Anissa. I'm putting Anissa on there.
Why you putting Anissa on there?
So she shares this on her story.
Yeah, but this is his Mount
Oh,
Rushmore.
I'm gonna hijack it.
This is my Mount Rushmore, my friend.
All right, so who else? Go ahead. You
Just
got
out,
someone.
just out of respect, because I know Anissa, I'll leave her up there. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna take her down because might lose a friend. So
Yeah, I mean, no, I mean,
so we'll put her at 3. Whatever.
all right. We're also adding Action Bronson.
We'll put in Action Bronson because he's a
You
legend.
got it.
We're
That's
adding
all.
Gashi.
Homage.
Well, this is not even a Mount Rushmore.
We're adding-
This is a
we're adding-
basketball
Literally your
team.
Mount Rushmore.
This is a basketball team, yeah.
We're adding
Mount
Tony
Rushmore.
from Tony's Pizzeria.
Yeah, Tony, bro, he's a legend, bro.
Yeah, he makes a nice slice.
I gotta think the
best
most
slice.
notable Albanians. I think,
Shaqiri.
yeah, Jordan Shaqiri. He
Switzerland,
plays
yo,
for Switzerland.
Crazy
the
fun.
whole
Shut-
Swiss national team
Hold on,
is
it's
Albanian.
Shaqiri.
Shaqiri.
Shaqiri, yeah.
Sorry. I
All
didn't
right,
mean
get
to
it.
offend you.
Right.
If you're a soccer, if you're a football player, how do you go about? Okay, let's say you're a professional football player,
okay.
and Italy calls, and you know, with Italy or America, like you're born somewhere else, you know you're gonna have a better chance to play in a World Cup with this team. Would you pick that team, or you say no? I'll go to Albania to play. Like
I would.
if both teams had an offer for you.
I'm not gonna lie. What are you saying? If like I'm one of the best soccer players in the world?
Let's say you're. Let's say you're.
Let's say if I'm Shaqiri,
Yeah.
Yeah, let's say if you're
I'm Shaqiri, right?
Are you playing for Switzerland or are you playing for Albania?
I'm playing for Albania.
Switzerland.
I'm playing for my home
Switzerland's a
country.
whack. Like
The reason why
what about if it's Brazil, like on the level of like Germany or Albania?
Bro,
like
I'm
you're gonna
playing-
play in the World Cup final.
I'm playing for my home country. If I'm gonna win, I'm playing with my home country.
I love
Bro,
that.
don't
I'm
lie.
gonna win
Don't
for
lie
my
to
home-
us.
I
right now.
swear to Mother Teresa. I swear to Mother Teresa.
you guys
She's
better
gonna look
qualify.
out for you because you're Albanian. She's like, all right, you
The
could lie.
problem is, bro, here's the issue. There's only one player out of 11 that can produce, right? Let's say you're the best player on the team.
Yeah,
If you don't make it, that's 4 years gone of your
Yeah.
career because you didn't make the World Cup.
yeah.
I mean, so like, I get it. You play for the motherland. It's prideful. Me personally, I still would play for the motherland. But,
I would play for the
I'm
motherland.
not
So
in that
if
situation.
you had a chance, all right, let's do this
Yeah,
comparison.
it's
to
Italy
us.
every time.
Let's do okay. We're gonna do this comparison. If you were Anthony Edwards, like the sickest basketball player, are you playing for America or are you playing for Italy?
For basketball, it's different.
Bro,
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm
God.
playing for, honestly, I'm playing for Italy. I'll be the best team. I'll be the best player on the team.
Like look at
No, so,
like
like
Paolo
Dirk-
Caro fucked up by not playing.
Yeah,
for Italy, in
I
my
play for
opinion.
Italy, bro.
Dirk Nowitzki played for Germany when it came to the Olympics. Dirk Nowitzki
Yeah.
started playing for Germany.
But he was for-
Giannis Antetokounmpo goes and plays for Greece.
Giannis Antapavica plays for Greece.
Yeah, exactly. Huh?
But they were born there.
But they were born there, yeah. But
You were born
they're playing
here.
for Team USA. They're making money on.
That's why I
they're making
respect-
money in US. They're making money in the.
I
NBA.
Joel
respect-
Embiid somehow plays for America. Classic.
Yeah.
Like okay.
He's Cameroon, right?
Yeah.
Cameroonian.
But I mean that's very big. in, like,
Bankero
Olympics.
really dropped the ball. He broke a lot of Italian hearts playing for USA, but I do kind of get it.
But
on
he
one
has,
part.
he has to stay loyal to the people who fed him and gave him
His
money,
upbringing
you
might have
know?
been a little different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, he
So I don't
grew
know.
up from
Like the fact
Seattle.
that DiVincenzo wants to play for Italy.
I think that's Cat, but he's not
DiVincenzo
playing for USA. I love DiVincenzo.
He was born here?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And he wants to play for Italy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
got
but
that's what I would do. I
He's
would
not
play for
making.
Albania.
He's not making U.S. team though.
See, that's the thing.
Also,
Respectfully.
respectfully,
Yeah.
you can come on the pod anytime you want. Literally.
I don't think he's coming now.
I wish he comes back to New York, bro. That'd be like the missing piece we need, but that's a conversation for another day.
Bro, fuck the Knicks, man.
Why?
Yeah.
I love the Knicks, bro. But
Oh,
they
okay.
disappointed me so much, man.
Yeah, bro,
Of course, I'm
terrible.
from New York. I want the Knicks to win, but they disappointed me, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, bro,
They're
but-
running into each other on defense.
But hold on one second.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Coming,
Fucking cat on his layups, bro.
It has to come from this
Oh
place,
my
though.
God.
We literally never got that far, though.
Yeah.
I know.
Since
But
'99.
we're
Since the
typical
90s,
Knick
yeah.
fans, man. When you want something, it's like it's so close and you don't get it.
So like I actually I'm a little worried about like a lot of Knicks fans like panicking like I don't know when this pod's gonna come out if anything's happened. No, nothing's
no,
gonna
you
happen.
can't. You
soon.
can't make any moves.
But like you really want to blow it up or you want to try to run it I mean we went to the Eastern Conference Finals. You don't want to run it back and solidify a couple
Tibbs
bench
is already
spots.
Tibbs is already gone.
Thank
So
God.
It's like,
Yeah, they fired him.
so
Yeah,
long,
that's-
brother.
that's-
I would
kinda
like to
shocking.
see I would
I
like
don't
to
know why
see
they-
a system.
I don't know why they fired him because they made it so far,
and
bro.
like maybe you bring back Shamit on a nice deal. You know, I would like to see a little more of that. Like, I feel like you just need another like
we might just be a
we need
piece
a good
away.
point guard off the bench.
We could just be a piece away, but we're like so frustrated with the team.
Yeah, we need
it's so
we need,
fresh.
We
you know?
need like a point guard that's really good
I don't know why they
off
fired
the bench, like a 20-minute.
we need a lockdown defender. That's not OG Anunoby.
Yeah.
That you know is gonna get you a stop. And
I heard
not-
Giannis might be signing with the Knicks.
We
well,
would have to
we
get
would
rid
have
of.
to trade for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Giannis
heard
has
he
to
wants
say.
to go. Sorry.
Giannis has to say, "I want to leave here. I want to go to the Knicks, so we get him for a good deal."
Yeah,
That's not going to happen.
Knicks have the worst luck, bro. They almost had LeBron back in 2010.
Yeah,
I heard the
Swear to
story.
God.
I heard the true story about that. They were actually much closer than we all think.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Imagine LeBron coming down the lane in Madison Square Garden, just fucking tomahawk.
Yo, Dolan
them.
dropped the
Bro,
ball.
the place would be electric.
I don't know if you know that story,
yeah,
but Dolan dropped the ball.
The
on that.
story is that they didn't know, and then they signed Amari.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
not
They
really
signed
his
Amari
fault.
over
That's-
LeBron.
No, what happened was we
That
didn't get
summer,
the salary cap.
Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, and LeBron had a plan to join New York.
No, I don't think so though.
It was like in
That would
I
be
don't know,
crazy, man.
verbally they had a
Because
plan, and
Dwayne
then
Wade
Dolan
was already
signed-
with the Heat.
Nah, but bro, they had I don't know. They had this idea. I don't know. This is all he.
Wade
he
was
says,
already
she
locked
says.
up.
Bro, imagine how electric MSG would have been. LeBron coming down the lane, just dunking like
Could have
that.
been, should have been.
Grown
would've
up
been-
Albanians or grown up Knicks.
Grown up Knicks.
Real
is massive.
miserable
Knicks.
though.
Yeah,
Real
it's-
miss.
It's a bad time. I got some fun Q&As.
Let's go.
And then we're gonna, you know what? Let's compare Italian and American things.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you pick, and that's gonna be the final answer. So
Are these the questions that got sent in?
No, we're not gonna do the Q&A first. We'll do it after this.
Okay.
So we're gonna compare Italian foods to Albanian foods. You tell me which one you prefer.
Okay.
All right, no bias though.
All right, no bias.
Be honest. Be honest.
I want it to be noted that I worked in an Italian restaurant for like 5 years, and I'm kind of sick of Italian food. Owned by Albanians, by the way.
Okay, and of course.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, no bias.
Okay, all right.
And if I mispronounce something, just correct it for
Okay,
me.
got it.
All right, pasta, any type, or petula.
Petla?
Petula.
Pasta's so good, but that's two different types of dishes, though. Petla is more of like a pastry or dessert, whereas pasta is a fucking.
Whatever you want, brother. Pick one.
Pasta got more range, cuz.
Yeah, pasta. Yeah, I might have
And I don't even know.
I might have to go with
I
pasta.
don't even know
on
what a
this
spatula is. But
one. It's kind of shaped like a spatula, actually.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with pasta, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pizza versus burek.
Burek, any day of the week.
Cat,
Any day of the week. You guys haven't tried it. How are you gonna say cat?
you have 99-cent Burek spots.
No, but it's that much better. You gotta.
Can you
That's how you know
fold
it's
the
better. You
burek?
gotta pay more for it.
Can you fold a burek?
Yes, you can.
You dunk
yes,
it in
you can.
yogurt.
And you dunk it in.
Can you
yogurt.
eat it on a plate? On
However
the
you
go in
want,
the
bro.
street?
Yeah, they sell it in pie, like in like a pizza shape too.
Yeah, but when you say pie, it's like, I don't know.
It's a pie, but they sell it. They can cut it like a pizza too. It's
Oh,
usually
so
four
it's a
slices.
Walmart pizza is what I'm getting.
No,
Yeah. No, okay.
No.
Tiramisu versus trileche.
tiramisu.
You
was
guys
the easy
are
one.
claiming tres leche.
Nah, trileche
You
is
guys
not
really
Albanian.
are the Europeans of it. You guys really are Colombians of Europe.
No, trileche is not. I don't think that's like purely
Yeah.
Albanian.
It looks like tiramisu.
So you guys just
Yeah.
steal shit and claim it?
We steal everything, bro. We steal most of our cars from London and bring them back to Albania. Scratch the VINs.
Nice, smart,
Yeah,
smart.
Legend.
Prosciutto versus sujuk. Did I say that right?
Prosciutto versus. I
Have
don't
you
eat
ever tried?
prosciutto.
Yeah, you never had.
I don't eat prosciutto. Yeah, so sujuk.
Sujuk.
Yeah,
That sounds crazy.
sounds crazy.
Yeah.
It's mad fucking good.
Prosciutto is like mad
Big
fucking
sauce,
good
big
too.
Albanian sausage.
Oh, yeah, I know you love that.
So it's like
Yeah,
turkey or beef.
It's beef. It's like mixed.
Mozzarella versus cacaval.
Is that
what?
cajacaval?
Cacaval.
Kachkaval.
Cacaval.
Cacaval.
I don't know, bro.
I don't know, bro. Mozzarella's mad good too. These are hard, bro.
Because we make cajacaval.
What do you think? I didn't come prepared?
These are fucking hard, man. Fuck. I don't want to turn against my people, bro.
No bias.
I don't want to turn against my
you
people. No
literally-
bias,
You
but
gave me the answer without saying the answer.
I already know.
Yeah,
I
bro,
already know all
mozzarella,
those
man.
fucking Albanians in
Mozzarella.
Staten Island are gonna watch us and go.
they're gonna call me a fake Albanian.
This guy was on the Growing Up Italian podcast. It couldn't even back us up.
Hey, it is what it is. He said
Answer?
no bias, so I have no choice, bro. I'm gonna have to go to mozzarella.
Yeah.
And I say it the right way, mozzarella.
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 It's not mozzarella. It's mozzarella.
But
All
I
right.
want to go ahead, Rob. Go
I
ahead.
got two more. Cannoli versus balokumi.
Balakumi. What is that, bro?
Balokumi. I don't, Ballokume.
We're gonna try and find a different one.
B
All right, let's do it.
L O
Cut that one
Q
out.
Let's try and
M.
find a different one.
Espresso versus Turkish coffee.
Bro, Turkish coffee will have you wired for days.
Okay.
Turkish coffee will have you, but it's Turkish, not Albanian. We
same
make
thing.
Turkish coffee, yeah.
Same thing.
We call it cafe turca.
Yeah, you guys copy
we,
everything,
We
so. Mm.
inherited it because
Because that whole situation.
because that whole situation, yeah.
So how old are you when you get your first BMW?
Bro,
How's that work?
is maybe like fucking
just born with it,
as
man.
early as your daddy lets you drive it.
You get a permit? As soon as you get your permit?
No, I was driving before I had my permit.
Yeah?
Yeah, bro.
That's another Albanian thing.
Yeah, driving with no license for like a year.
Is there's like a crazy driver in New York? Is he Albanian?
Which one?
He like you see a POV of him
speed
driving.
Benz.
Fucking yeah,
Tight
squeeze
Benz?
Benz.
Benz.
He got caught actually, but
He's-
yeah,
he's
he
Albanian?
was- you see how we're so prideful to have like criminals?
He's number one
Yeah,
runner. He's the number
as soon
one
as he got
racer.
arrested, it
He's
went
the number
everywhere.
one jagoff. You know what's funny though? When,
Bro, as soon as he
when
got
one of these
arrested-
guys, you're on the highway and someone's like doing one of those things.
Yeah,
I'm like, Albanian.
such a prick. They're not all Albanians. Some of them are Arabs. The Arabs love doing that shit too.
Some are Greek.
So I'm Italian.
It's so funny when Squeeze Benz got caught. The Albanian community was like, "He's Albanian." Like, what, bro? Why? I don't understand. Like earlier, like I don't know why we're so proud to just have like buffoonery tied to our names.
So is Squeeze Benz, you're like Pablo Escobar or Al Capone
Yeah,
or John Gotti?
he's our fucking. I don't know. He's
up there?
None of those actually.
No?
But I don't know him personally. To be honest with you. So I don't want to talk. I don't want to say anything bad.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. But yeah, he was the driver that we're talking.
Yeah. He was.
Yeah.
He became so big that he actually had neon on his stream. He had neon stream
Was
in the car
Neon
with
like
him.
panicking the whole
Yeah,
time?
he was screaming. You didn't see it?
Nah, I didn't want
And they actually Mac too. I think someone rear-ended him though. He was driving a Urus.
I mean, yeah, he drive crazy. But,
Crazy.
all
I
right,
think that's how he got caught.
Q&A for you. So we put up questions on the Growing Up Italian podcast story on
Okay.
Instagram. And a couple people follow you that knew you. So they just submitted some
Nice.
things. You ready for him?
Yeah.
Nah, this dude that put his toes on the doorknob, ask him why he's a sellout for views.
A sellout for views?
Damn, that's crazy.
Damn.
You put your toes on the doorknob?
Why'd you choose that one?
That's just the first one.
Sellout for views. Listen.
Toes on the
Wait, you
doorknob.
put your toes
bro,
on the doorknob?
yeah. So let me pull up the video. Let me
Did you
pull up the
really?
video. Hold
I
on.
never saw that before.
I'll show you. Bro, funny this guy called me a sellout. You see what I was saying earlier about how Albanians, they say they want to see you do good, but they never want to see you do better than them?
Yeah.
This is one of those people, bro.
Yeah.
This is one of those.
Yeah,
those
because you got a foot fetish that you want to tell us
I
about?
don't got a foot fetish, but let me show you the video that I made because I
I
started
gotta
a
see
trend.
his feet on a door. It's crazy.
I started a trend with it. Yeah, it was a strong ass doorknob. It's still there. It's still there. Did not
First
fall off.
take?
Nah, bro. Nah, I was. It's gonna look a little AO of what I did, but I'll show you. People started copying it after. Wait, where is it? It was mad long ago, bro. This guy even fucking remember this shit.
It's probably viral.
Oh, it
How many
was.
views?
So look, do I want me? She want me to get up?
No,
and show
just
you?
turn it.
Oh, okay. So there was this one.
I mean,
Bro, and I had
that's
mad.
crazy.
You know what's
wait, watch this one. This one's worse. Look, I was holding the phone with my foot.
bro, what the hell?
Bro, this is the deep cuts.
Yeah, bro. 1.2 million views. What do you want me to say, bro? If I'm a sellout, I'm a sellout. Whatever.
that is sellout vibes.
If I'm a
you know?
sellout, I'm a sellout. But look at all the other people that were doing. Look at this girl. Hold on.
Wait, the second one
She
was
was like,
you?
she was like on the wall, bro. Like people just started doing like crazy shit
That's
in their
'cause of
bathroom.
you?
Huh?
That's funny, bro. What the hell made you do
Look
that?
at this girl that copied me. Hold on, look at this. She did the same exact thing. I started a trend with this, bro. This guy's calling me a sellout.
Look at you, brother.
Yeah,
Look at you, man. Good for you, man.
Thanks, man.
Albania.
Albania, what doesn't kill you?
We dance on doors.
Yes, we dance on doors, we dance on everything. What doesn't kill you make you stronger.
Crispy, crunchy, savory, and sweet. Order what you want on Uber Eats.
Listen, guys, from now till the end of the year, December 31st, on the Uber Eats app, you go to Anthony and Son Panini shop and you get a nice $25 off.
When you use the code Panini.
You gotta use the code Panini.
Terms apply. See app for details.
Respectfully, what the fuck is the name Blerim? Sounds like a cough medicine.
Bro, there's no way.
That's
you made
Italian.
this up.
No, that's Italian. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Italian guy.
It's
That was
Blerim's like,
Vincenzo 14, right?
Blerim's like a really old school. Blerim's like a really old school Albanian name.
Okay.
Like,
What's like the equivalent?
Giuseppe.
Okay.
Like what's an old school
Yeah,
Italian
Giuseppe,
name?
yeah.
Giuseppe, right?
Francesco.
Yeah.
Francesco, Giovanni.
Giovanni,
Like one of
right.
those really old school Italian names.
What's it mean in English?
Blerim?
Yeah. Like what's the
I
name
think it
comparison?
translates to like Billy.
Oh,
Which is
okay.
what I don't go by Billy.
Blerim!
Blerim, Billy. I don't know. I think that's what it is. I think, yeah.
Billy.
Billy.
Is there a reason every one of your fits costs more than my car, or is that just an Albanian birthright?
Who asked that? What's the name?
Was that Joey 14?
I don't know. I don't know. Put that on
I don't know. I forgot. Hold on.
I feel because most Albanians come from nothing. We like to, when we finally get money, we like to show off a little bit. What's the problem?
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Blerim, did Albanians invent anything first, or are you guys just Italian copy paste with less seasoning?
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Honestly, I can't think of a single Albanian invention though. I'm sure there's plenty. I'm sure there's plenty though.
We gotta give a
I'm
shout
sure-
out to Drita too. That's another really good Albanian.
Who?
We can't go this podcast and not shout out Drita.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Drita from my voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know her.
Notable Albanian.
Yeah, she's like honorary Italian too, I feel. But she's married to an Italian guy, right? So you've built something really unique online by staying true to yourself. What's one thing you tell younger kids who want to embrace their culture without watering it down for clout?
Are they trying to? I feel like that was like a backhanded compliment.
I know the ending
Did I
is like
water the culture down for cloud? Is that what's happening here?
Basically, people like growing up Italian that use their culture to make money and get clout. Like us.
that what people
That's
say to
all we
you?
get all the time, right?
Honestly, I didn't think that was that bad, but the ending made it.
That was definitely a backhanded compliment. That was not even.
That was,
like,
that was like when you go to school, you're like, you're a good kid. And you just smack them a little hard. Like,
Oh,
you're a
shit,
good
bro.
kid.
I mean, I think like. Yo, can you read me the question one more time, bro?
Yeah.
Because I'm so caught on the end.
I'll read you the
Without
first
watering down their culture. Fuck you.
That's a tongue twister.
Well, you built something really unique online by staying true to yourself. What's one thing you tell younger kids who want to embrace their culture? I'll cut out the.
Can you write that down and send it to me in an email? Holy shit.
One thing you want to tell young kids to embrace their
to
culture.
embrace their culture. I mean, I think everybody should be proud of where they came from. I guess without watering down their culture, don't be overly prideful in a place that's not yours, like kind of like how the Albanians are in New York City. But I mean, that's still kind of important though, because like you got to stay true to your roots. And when you're like in the diaspora this far from your country, I think it's good that we're overly prideful like that. So I mean, my advice is like, actually, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Without watering it down, how is it?
Don't worry about
how
the
do you
watering
water it down.
Forget
Like,
about
bro,
the
I'm so
watering it
stuck
down.
on that, bro. What?
Let it go. Let it go. Don't worry about watering it down. I get what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Just forget about the watering it down. Say it again. Because I know it's not going to go over well if you keep mentioning it.
And people piss me off over here, bro.
I agree with you, though. Like, you're prideful people.
Yeah.
Keep it that. There's no reason to be
Yeah,
embarrassed.
like
or-
push tradition.
like, there's only 2.7 million people living in Albania.
Yeah.
There's a reason you guys are so prideful. Is because when
You guys are
leave it-
mad proud, bro. You keep like
You
the
came.
Albanian
I give you
culture
guys
alive,
respect
yeah.
because one, you keep it alive. Two, you guys came here working your ass off.
and still do.
You know what I mean? Like you remind me of the earlier generation of Italians that first came to this
Yeah,
country.
bro.
Yeah.
And that's where I think Albanians are huge. What's the word I'm looking for? A huge help for New York culture, especially.
A lot of restaurant owners, they're doing jobs like that our people were doing 20 years ago. Like,
exactly.
working in a restaurant multiple hours to make ends meet.
You guys
Yeah,
came here
no,
with a
we're
good
very-
intention. You
We're
know?
very, very like hardworking people.
Yeah.
I mean, like he just mentioned, like the Italians came here and they kind of like paved the way for anybody who was an immigrant trying to come to America and make it. You know, and I feel like Albanians kind of following in the footsteps of what Italians have created.
Right. I agree.
Yeah, at least like
I
the
think
newer
so, yeah.
generation.
The newer generation,
immigrants,
at least.
you know?
Yeah.
Not talking about like people that first came here,
Yeah.
But, like as the cities were developed, these new Europeans that come into cities are developed. It's crazy, you know?
Yeah.
Like, we're not building bridges anymore. We're working in restaurants, you know, working construction, stuff like that.
Right.
Not building bridges from scratch.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Very true.
But we're doing those kind of jobs.
One thing I want to go into a little bit before we end off is you're like not changing up your content, but you're trying something new in your life right now. Well, talk to us about that chapter.
So I mean,
What is he doing? I haven't seen.
so I'm starting to make music now.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. So I'm trying to branch off into something else, and like me and Rocco were having a conversation earlier off the pod where I feel like I'm young enough to where I can just keep trying stuff and mess up and still be able to get ahead in life later on. You know, I feel like this at this point in my life, I'm able to, like, I'm trying everything, and I don't care if I make a mistake. I don't care if it sets me back in life, because right now I'm 25 years old, right? So I figure I can try everything while I'm young, while I still have the time to, while I still have the energy.
Damn, bro, I thought you were older. You act more mature.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, foot on the doorknob is crazy. But
Foot on the doorknob is a little crazy.
But hey, 2 million is 2 million.
Now you got to do that with your own single.
Yeah.
Honestly,
exactly.
yeah, you might have to bring it back, bro.
I'll put the doorknob up.
Do you have? All right. So
You always say something crazy, bro.
You're going into this next chapter. Talk to us a little bit about that process. Like, how many songs do you have done, or do you plan on putting them out? Like, what's the goal?
So in a few weeks, I don't know when you guys are gonna release this podcast, but from today, 3 weeks from now, I'm gonna be in Kosovo recording my first music video, and this song that's coming out is I got DJ Aboom. So DJ Aboom is a really pretty big producer in the Albanian community. He did a lot of like great hits. He's a platinum producer. Awesome. So he's doing my song that's gonna be coming out, my first song. But I have 3 unreleased songs. So I'm planning to just, if the first one goes well, I'm planning to drop all summer.
Right.
You know.
Can we hear that off camera?
You want to hear it off? Yeah, of course, bro. It's all in Albanian though.
Nice.
And to those motherfuckers out there that think I can't speak Albanian because I messed up on that one interview like 3 years ago, I'm gonna surprise a lot of people. I'm gonna surprise a lot of people, I think.
Nice. Good for you, bro. I'm glad you're doing
If I start rapping in Italian, would you do a verse for a verse?
Yeah.
It's
We're getting a song together.
What kind of? Can you give us the genre you're going for? Is that
It's kind of like, you know the song Stereo Love?
Yeah.
So it's like kind of like a Euro pop kind of type of music.
Okay.
That's
one
fire.
so one of them is an Afro House song. That's gonna be the first one that's coming out.
Yeah.
One of them's gonna be like a Euro pop, and then so I have 2 Afro House and 1 like Euro like pop type of music.
I don't know why I was under the impression it was gonna be more like hip hop.
Nah, I should do some hip hop.
No. I mean, whatever you like, bro, is what you should do.
That's what I like. I'm not a gangster rapper.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna sit there and like say like rap. That's not me.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Stay true to who you are.
Stay true to who I am.
Best of luck with everything. I'm glad that you're surrounded by a good environment too of people.
Thank you, bro.
Guys, follow the kid. Follow the kid on social media. Follow us on
She
social
almost
media.
knocked down your fucking
Albanians and Italians unite.
Let's do one of these.